हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल स्टडी विथ पीके क्यू एंड ए में आपका स्वागत है। और आज हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे विजन आईएएस का टेस्ट 11। ओके, उसका सेकेंड पार्ट। चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं आज का पहला क्वेश्चन से। उससे पहले अगर आपने हमारा जो 1 to 10 जो हमारा टेस्ट हो चुका है विजन आईएएस का, वो नहीं देखा है तो प्लीज़ जाके वो देख लीजिए पहले, ताकि वो और बेनिफिशियल होगा आगे के टेस्ट के लिए आपके लिए। ठीक है, सो थैंक यू सो मच। लेट्स स्टार्ट द टुडेज फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, विच इज with reference to the systematic voter education electoral participation, which is SWIP, consider the following statement. Which statement is correct? There is asking about correct statement. Okay, so first statement is the initiative aimed to promote voter education and increase electoral participation. Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is it has been launched by the Election Commission of India. Yes, it's also a correct statements for this question. So answer for this question is option number C, which is both 1 and 2 are correct. Okay, and if we are talking about the portal provides that the variety of information and resources, including first is voters registration information, voters education material, and voters outreach program, and voter information and resources for marginalized groups, and all information available in Hindi and English, both language. Okay, so answer is option number C. Let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements. So first is there is asking about what is the correct chronological order of the above event starting from the earliest. Okay, so first is announcement of the schedule of the election. Okay, and model code of conduct. ये announcement of the schedule of the इलेक्शन के बाद तुरंत मॉडल कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट इफेक्ट हो जाता है, एंड प्रेसिडेंशियल नोटिफिकेशन कॉलिंग इलेक्टोरल एंड इलेक्शन नो, इट्स ये तो दोनों के बाद होगा। सो डिलिमिटेशन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, सो फर्स्ट हो जाएगा डिलिमिटेशन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, देन अनाउंसमेंट ऑफ द शेड्यूल ऑफ इलेक्शन, देन हो जाएगा हमारा डिलिमिटेशन, नो वेट अ सेकेंड, पहला हो जाएगा इसमें। अगर हम देखते हैं तो इसमें से कौन सा पहले हुआ है। ओके, तो फर्स्ट हो जाएगा डिलिमिटेशन कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसीज, सो पहला 4 हो जाएगा। ओके, तो ये स्टेटमेंट बी एंड सी इज इनकरेक्ट हो जाएगा, क्योंकि ये दोनों पहला 4 हो जाएगा। ओके, नेक्स्ट इज उसके बाद क्या होगा, तो अनाउंसमेंट ऑफ द शेड्यूल ऑफ द इलेक्शन, विच इज ऑप्शन नंबर ए, स्टेटमेंट 1, एंड देन हो जाएगा मॉडल कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट, देन हो जाएगा प्रेसिडेंशियल नोटिफिकेशन कॉलिंग, विच इज 3 स्टेटमेंट। ओके, सो आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन नंबर ए is the correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements about the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023. Okay, so first is it is added new offenses such as organized crime, terrorism, and grievances hurt by a group. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct statement. And if you're talking about Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023, it's replaced by, ये किसको रिप्लेस करके बनाए, तो आईपीसी। ओके, 1860 को ये रिप्लेस करके भारतीय न्याय संहिता 2023 बना है। ओके, इंडियन पीनल कोड। ओके, सो फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज करेक्ट। नेक्स्ट इज इट हैज़ नाउ डिक्रिमिनलाइज्ड सेक्सुअल इंटरकोर्स विथ अ वुमेन बाय मेकिंग फॉल्स प्रोमिसेस। नो, इट्स criminalized it, not decriminalized. Okay, so second statement is incorrect. Next is it removes the offenses of sedition. No, yes, it's remove the offenses of sedition. So answer for this question is option number C, which is 1 and 2 are correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is which of the following statement is not correct regarding the first past the post सिस्टम। ओके, इसमें क्या पूछा है, तो नॉट करेक्ट पूछा। ओके, फर्स्ट पास्ट द पोस्ट सिस्टम के बारे में। सो फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज कैंडिडेट विद द मोस्ट वोट्स इन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी विंस। इज इट ट्रू? यस इट्स अ करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट। तो ये आंसर नहीं होगा क्योंकि यहाँ पे इनकरेक्ट पूछा है। एंड नेक्स्ट इज इट हेल्प इन प्रोड्यूसिंग क्लियर विनर्स एंड ऑफ्टन रिजल्ट इन द coalition government. It is commonly used. Coalition government, is it true? No, it's not a correct statement because the first past the post system is known for producing clear winner as it is designed to create a decisive outcome and a stable government. In contrast, proportional representation systems are more likely to result in coalition government as they allow for a more diverse representation of parties in the legislature. Okay, so second statement is correct and answer for this question is option number B, which is option incorrect. Okay, and if we're talking about the another options which is correct, so for it is commonly used in countries like UK, US, and Canada and India. Yes, it's correct. Next, it can be lead to the underrepresentation of the small party. Yes, it's also correct. So answer is option number B, which is incorrect for this question. Okay. Next is which of consider the following statements regarding the ब्रेक्स गेम. ओके, ब्रेक्स गेम के रिगार्डिंग कौन सा स्टेटमेंट सही है? सो फर्स्ट इज इट इज़ मल्टी स्पोर्ट इवेंट दैट इज हेल्ड every 4 years. No, it's not every 4 years. So statement first is incorrect. Next is it is only open to athletes from the BRICS countries. Is it true? No, it's not true. From the not only from the BRICS countries. So second statement is also incorrect. Next is ब्रिक्स गेम 2024 होस्टेड बाय द रसिया. यस, होस्ट किया है रसिया, वो भी कहाँ पे? कजान में. ओके, सो थर्ड स्टेटमेंट इज करेक्ट. सो आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन नंबर बी, विच इज ओनली 3 इज करेक्ट. ओके, लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन विच इज AI crash and AI भूमि recently seen in the news, which are AI enable self operating drones? No. AI powered agriculture robot? No, it's not. And AI TV anchors? Yes, it's a correct statement. ये दोनों TV एंकर है जो कि किस में आता है? DD किसान में, DD किसान में आता है. एंड ये एग्रीकल्चर कंटेंट को एंकरिंग करती है. ओके, सो आंसर इज ऑप्शन नंबर सी. लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन विच इज right to clean environment is not explicitly mentioned in the Indian constitution. However, it is derived from the several constitutional provisions. In the context, which of the following article contain the provisions related to the clean environment? Okay, so first is article 21. Yes, it's a correct statement because ये बात करता है clean environment का. नेक्स्ट इज आर्टिकल 48A, ये भी होगा. और आर्टिकल 21 क्या है? तो फंडामेंटल राइट है. और फंडामेंटल राइट कितने से कितने आर्टिकल तक आता है ये हमें आप कमेंट में बताएं. ओके, एंड ये जो 48 आर्टिकल है वो DPSP में आता है. और DPSP में कितने से कितने आर्टिकल तक आता है वो आप हमें कमेंट में बताएं. एंड इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द 51, ये भी DPSP में ही आता है, बट ये क्या बोलते हैं, क्लीन इन्वायरमेंट से रिलेटेड नहीं है. जबकि ये किससे रिलेटेड है? तो ये रिलेटेड है इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन डायरेक्ट द स्टेट टू प्रमोट इंटरनेशनल पीस, मेंटेन जस्ट रिलेशन, रिस्पेक्ट इंटरनेशनल लॉज एंड encourage dispute settlement by arbitration. Okay, so statement third is not correct. And if we're talking about the रिलेटेड टू क्लीन इन्वायरमेंट, एक और आर्टिकल है विच इज़ 51A क्लॉज जी, जो कि फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज़ के अंदर आता है. ठीक है, सो ये भी रिलेटेड है इससे. तो इसका आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? 1 and 2, विच इज़ ऑप्शन नंबर बी इज़ द करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. एंड इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सम जुडिशियल, it's all about the constitutional framework. Okay, and if we are talking about the judicial, if we are talking about judicial interpretation, उसमें कौन कौन सा आ जाएगा? सुभाष कुमार वर्सेस स्टेट ऑफ बिहार 1991 आ जाएगा एक तो, ठीक है, 1991। नेक्स्ट इज MC मेहता वर्सेस यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया, 1987 आ जाएगा। एंड अनदर वन इज वेलोर सिटीजन वेलफेयर फोरम वर्सेस यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया, 1996 आ जाएगा। ओके, ये सब तीनों रिलेटेड है क्लीन इन्वायरमेंट से। ओके, एंड इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द इंटरनेशनल रिकॉग्निशन, अगर हम इंटरनेशनल रिकॉग्निशन की बात करते हैं तो एक आ जाएगा पहला स्टॉकहोम डिक्लेरेशन, जो कि 1972 में हुआ था, 72 में। एंड इफ यू आर टॉकिंग, दिस डिक्लेरेशन एम्फसाइज द नीड ऑफ हेल्दी एनवायरनमेंट एंड सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट। एंड अनदर वन इज Rio Declaration of Environment and Development in 1992. Okay, and if you are talking about the legislative framework में तीन फ्रेमवर्क आ जाएंगे। पहला लेजिस्लेटिव फ्रेमवर्क, ओके, लेजिस्लेटिव फ्रेमवर्क में कौन कौन सा आ जाएगा? तो पहला जो इन्वायरमेंट प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट 1986, अनदर वन इज वाटर प्रिवेंशन एंड कंट्रोल ऑफ पॉल्यूशन एक्ट 1974 आ जाएगा। एंड अनदर वन इज एयर प्रिवेंशन एंड कंट्रोल एक्ट, कितना में हो जाएगा? 1981 में। ओके, सो ये रहा कुछ लेजिस्लेटिव फ्रेमवर्क। ओके, सो आंसर इज ऑप्शन नंबर ए, विच इज ओनली 1 and 2 इज करेक्ट। ओके, let's come to the next question, which is which of the following areas were added by the National Commission to review the working of the Constitution in its recommendation? Okay, so first statement is strengthening of the judiciary. Next is federalism and distribution of powers. Next is electoral forms. Okay, next is electoral forms. Answer for this question is option number option number B, which is all are correct. Okay, strengthening of the judiciary, federalism, distribution of power, electoral forms, ये तीनों उसके रीजन है। Okay, so answer is option number B. Let's come to the next question, which is recently the high level committee on the simultaneous election constituted under the chairmanship of Ramnath Kovind submitted its report. In this context, consider the following statement with reference to the one nation, one election. Okay, first statement is in India, only parliament has the power to make law for conduct of election for the parliament and state assembly election. Is it true? No, it's not true, क्योंकि ये only parliament में नहीं, state legislature में भी होता है। Okay, so first statement is incorrect. Next, it requires a constitutional amendment which has to be ratified by the state legislative assembly by at least half of all the state in the Union of India. Yes, it's a correct statement. So answer for this question is option number B, only 2 is correct. Okay, so let's come to the next question, which is which of the following roles are performed by the civil society organization in policy making? ओके, सिविल सोसाइटी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के द्वारा कौन सी पॉलिसी मेकिंग के लिए यूज़ की जाती है? सो फर्स्ट इज फैसिलिटेटिंग कम्युनिकेशन इन द प्लानिंग प्रोसेस. इज इट ट्रू? yes, it's a correct statement. Next is advocacy for underprivileged section. Yes, it's also correct. Next is mobilizing local resources and initiatives for proper planning. Yes, it's also correct. Next, monitoring and evaluation of the government policies, also correct. So answer for this question is option number D, all fours are correct. Okay, answer is option number D, all are correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is with reference to the cooperative societies. Okay, first is cooperative societies are voluntarily associated with individual with common interest. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is the subject cooperative societies falls under the concurrent list of the Indian Constitution. No, it's not under the concurrent list. It's under the state and centers individually. Okay. So second statement is incorrect, and next statement is member of the cooperative society have equal voting rights regardless of their capital contribution. Yes, it's a correct. So answer for this question is option number B. Only 2 is correct. Okay. Let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements regarding the Forest Right Act. Okay. Forest Right Act. First is this statement first is the act provides for the creation of the community forest reserve management committee. Is it true? First statement is the act provides for the creation of community forest resources management committee. Yes, it's a correct. No, it's not a correct statement, because if you're talking about the Forest Right Act 2006 does not specifically mention the creation of community forest resources management committee. Instead, it empowers the Gram Sabha to make decisions regarding the management and protection of community forest resources. The role of Gram Sabha is central in verifying claims, managing forest resources, and protecting forest rights. Okay, so statement first is incorrect. Next is the act allows to ownership of up to 10 hectare of the land for the forest dwelling families. No, it's not a correct, because ये 4 hectare. Okay, so statement second is incorrect. Next is the Gram Sabha is involved in decision making related to community forest resources and individual. Yes, it's a correct statement. So answer for this question is option number A. Only 1 is correct. Okay, and if we're talking about the type of, if you're talking about the types of right, there is 4 types of right, which is title title right, another is use right, कि उसको कौन यूज कर सकता है, use rights, and another one is relief and development rights, relief and development rights, another one is फॉरेस्ट मैनेजमेंट राइट. ओके, ये 4 टाइप के राइट्स है जो कि ग्राम सभा को दिया गया था. ओके, एंड फॉरेस्ट ड्वेलिंग कम्युनिटीज़ के लिए. एंड इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द प्रोसेसेस ऑफ क्लेमिंग राइट्स, प्रोटेक्शन फ्रॉम इविक्शन, कम्युनिटी फॉरेस्ट रिसोर्सेज, स्ट्रेंथनिंग कंजर्वेशन, ये कुछ क्राइटेरिया है. ओके, ऑल्सो और कुछ एलिजिबल क्राइटेरिया भी है. और एलिजिबल क्राइटेरिया की अगर हम बात करते हैं तो उसमें क्या आ जाता है, तो वो कम से कम इंडिविजुअल्स मस्ट हैव रिसाइडेड इन द एलिजिबल इन द फॉरेस्ट एटलीस्ट 3 जनरेशन. ओके, 3 जनरेशन से वहाँ रह रहा होगा. और अगर ईयर की बात करें 75 ईयर प्रायर टू द December 13, 2005 से. ओके, ये क्राइटेरिया है इसके अंदर आने के लिए. So let's come to the next question, which is which of the following statement is not correct regarding the Dalit Panthers movement. Okay, first statement is it was inspired by the social movement that sought to combat racial discrimination against Afro-Americans in US. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is it aimed to elevating the rank of Dalit without destroying the caste system. No, it's not a correct statement, because it is going to it aimed at elevating the rank of the Dalit by destroying the caste system. Okay, और यहाँ पे क्या है, तो विदाउट, तो उसको डिस्ट्रॉय, कास्ट सिस्टम को डिस्ट्रॉय करके रैंक को इसका एलिवेट करना चाहता है. सो फर्स्ट सेकंड स्टेटमेंट इज इनकरेक्ट. सो आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन नंबर बी, बिकॉज देयर इज आस्किंग अबाउट नॉट करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट. ओके, एंड इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट स्टेटमेंट सी, विच इज करेक्ट डेफिनेटली, इट शॉट टू इंक्लूड अदर ऑप्रेस्ड sections like the landless poor presents in its movement. Many accounts of Dalit atrocities were published in Marathi literature as a part of movement. Okay, so answer is option number B. Let's come to the next question, which is with reference to the general consent For the CBI, consider the following statement. Okay, first is it permits the CBI to investigate central government employee for the corruption. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is it is absence of CBI must obtain state approval for the case before conducting an investigation. It's also correct. Okay, so answer for this question is option number B. Option number C. All of the above are correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements, which is first statement is the proportional representation system. Proportional representation system provides representation to parties and minority group and reduces the disparity between voters received and seats won. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is in this system, seats are allocated to parties in proportion to the number of votes each party. Yes, it's also correct. So answer for this question is option number A. Statement 1 and 2 both are correct, and statement 2 is the correct explanation of the statement 1. Okay, and if you're talking about the some advantages of the representation of people act. Okay, first is fair and fairer representation. Another one is inclusion of minority voices. Okay, next is reduced wasted vote and encourage coalition building. Okay, ये भी आ जाएगा encourage coalition buildings. एंड इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द डिसएडवांटेजेस, ये एडवांटेज हो गया. एंड इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट डिसएडवांटेज तो वहाँ पे कहा जाएगा पॉलिटिकल इनस्टेबिलिटी, अनदर विल कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी, वीक कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी लिंक एंड पोटेंशियल फॉर एक्सट्रीमिज्म. ओके, ये हमारा इसका डिसएडवांटेजेस होगा. ओके, लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन विच इज़ क्वेश्चन नंबर 59. With reference to the provisions related to the Board of Office, Bureau of Cooperative Societies, consider the following statement. First is the number of directors on the Board of Cooperative Society is determined by the state legislature but cannot exceed 21. Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is the state legislature provide one reserve seat for the ST/SC and members and 2 for the women on each cooperative society board. Yes, it's also correct. So answer for this question is option number C. Both are correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements regarding the Consumer Protection Act. Okay, Consumer Protection Act के regarding कौन सा statement सही है? First is the act allows consumer to file the act established by the Central Consumer Protection Authority to regulate matters relating to the violation of rights of consumer. Yes, both are correct. And if we are talking about third one, which is the act does not address product liability, that is for any harm caused by the defective product. No, it's not a correct statement because it does, यहाँ पे does not किया हुआ है, but it does the address product liability, that is for any harm caused by defective products. Okay, so answer for this question is option number A, which is only one is correct. Okay, and if you are talking about the consumer rights, there is a many rights which provided for the consumers, which is the right to protected against hazardous goods and services, right to be informed about the equality, quantity, potency, purity, standard and the price of goods or services, and the right to choose goods and services, the right to be heard and speak redressal against unfair trade practices. And another one is right to consumer education, right to seek compensation for unfair trade practices or exploitation. And if we're talking about the establishment of Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission, there is a district commission, state commission, national commission, and these commissions have authority to educate consumer disputes and provide relief. And if you are talking about the redressal commissions, which is district commission, claims up to 1 cr, and state commission between 1 to 10 cr, and national commission exceeding 10 cr. Okay, and if you are talking about the authorities, like Central Consumer Protection Authority, established to promote, conduct investigation into violation of consumer rights, issue order to prevent unfair trade practices, and file actions, suits on behalf of consumer. Okay, like e-commerce regulation, product liability, unfair trade practices, consumer mediation, penalties for violation, simplify complaint processes, all of the above. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is with reference to the National Investigation Agency NIA, consider the following statement. First statement is it is a statutory body that comes under the Ministry of Home Affairs. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct statement. And NIA establishment कब हुआ था? तो नेशनल इन्वेस्टिगेशन एजेंसी एक्ट के द्वारा हुआ था 2008 में. ओके, first statement is correct. Next is the state government has the authority to refer cases to the NIA for investigation. No, it's not a correct statement. ये state government के पास नहीं होता है, central government के पास होता है. Okay, so second statement is incorrect. Next is the NIA has investigate schedule offenses committed outside India. Yes, it's a correct statement. So answer for this question is option number A. Only 1 and 3 are correct. Okay, and if you are talking about the cooperative society, it is a autonomous association of persons united voluntarily to meet their common economic, social, and cultural needs and aspirations through jointly owned, democratically controlled cooperative societies, mutual benefit for all members. Okay, and if we're talking about the constitutional status, which is cooperative society related, article 243 ZJ. Okay, 243 ZJ, and इसका टर्म कितना होता है? 5 years का होता है. ओके, सो लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Which of the following comes under the jurisdiction of Lokpal? Okay, first is Prime Minister. Yes, it is under the jurisdiction of Lokpal. Next is President. No, it's not. And Member of Parliament. Yes. So answer for this question is A, option number, which is correct for this question. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements regarding the Finance Commission. Okay, फाइनेंस कमीशन कौन से आर्टिकल में आता है? तो 280 में. ओके, एंड इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट इट इज़ अ क्वासी जुडिशियरी बॉडी. Okay, and statement 1 is Parliament can constitute it from every 5 years or even earlier. No, it's not by Parliament, it's by President. Okay, so first statement is incorrect. Next is it provides measures needed to augment the consolidated fund of the state to supplement the resources of the panchayat. Yes, it's a correct. Next is chairman of Niti Aayog is an ex officio member of the Finance Commission. No, chairman नीति आयोग का एक्स ऑफिशियो मेंबर नहीं होता है. एंड हु इज द एक्स ऑफिशियो मेंबर ऑफ द this one is Finance Commission consists of a chairman and 4 other members to be appointed by the president, and they hold office for such period as specified by the president on In his order, the chairman Niti Aayog is not ex officio member of the Finance Commission. Okay, so statement third is also incorrect. Answer for this question is option number A. Only one is correct. Okay. Next question is consider the following statements with reference to exit poll. Okay, what is exit poll? First is exit poll are different forms of opinion polls which are conducted just before the election. Okay, just before the election, which is called opinion poll, or exit poll क्या होता है तो just after the election. Okay, so first statement is these are survey based on pre-poll voter sentiment. Is it true? No. प्री पोल वाला तो कौन सा हो जाएगा? ओपिनियन पोल, ना कि एग्जिट पोल. ओके, एंड एग्जिट पोल और पार्टिसिपेट कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी कैन बी पब्लिश्ड आफ्टर द कंप्लीशन ऑफ द वोटिंग in the electoral constituencies. No, it's not a correct statement because the exit poll are to be conducted only after the very last phase of the voting is completed as per the Election Commission of India. Okay, and 126A section of the Representation of People Act 1951, which prohibit conduct of exit poll and dissemination of its results during the period of mentioned reign after the very last phase of the voting completed. Okay, so answer for this question is option number D, which is neither one neither two. कोई सा भी correct नहीं है. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is next question is consider the following statements regarding the Juvenile Justice Care and Prevention of the Children Act 2005. Okay, first statement is the act defines a child as any person who has not been completed 16 years of the age. Is it 16 year? No, it's not 16 year, it's 18 years. So statement first is incorrect. Next is the act prohibits capital punishment or life imprisonment for children even if tried as adults. So statement second is correct. The act made child welfare committees responsible for the care, protection, treatment, development and rehabilitation of children. Yes, it's a correct statement. So answer for this question is option number B, which is only 2 is correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is according to the Chief Election Commissioner and other election commissioner appointment conditions of the service and terms of office act 2023, the chief election commission and other election commission shall be appointed by the president on the recommendation of selection committee. Which of the following member are selection committees? Okay, first is prime minister, another is leader of opposition and union cabinet minister. Okay, so answer for this question is option number D, which is 1, 3, 5 are the member of election committees. Okay, selection committees. Let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements. First is there is asking about how many of the above bodies are turned public authority under the Right to Information Act 2005. राइट टू इन्फॉर्मेशन एक्ट के अकॉर्डिंग कौन सा पब्लिक अथॉरिटी के अंडर आएगा? ओके, सो फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज द एस्टैब्लिशमेंट और constituted by or under the constitution. Yes, it comes under the public authority. And another one is body established or constituted by any other law made by parliament or state legislature. Correct. Body established or constituted by notification issued or order made by the government. Yes, it's correct. Next is NGO directly financed by the government. Correct. NGO indirectly funded by the government. So answer for this question is all of the above are comes under. So answer is option number D, all 5 comes under the public authority under the Right to Information Act 2005. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is in the context of home voting, इन द कॉन्टेक्स्ट ऑफ होम वोटिंग, जो कि इस बार 24 लोकसभा इलेक्शन वॉज हैपेंड, फर्स्ट टाइम home voting was allowed in the Lok Sabha. Yes, it's a correct statement. It is primarily designed to aid the elderly and individual with 80% of the higher benchmark disability. No, it's not 80%, it's 40% disability. Okay, and it elderly तो कितना होना चाहिए, 85 years. Okay, so answer for this question is the option number A, only one is correct. Okay, let's come to the next question. Consider the following events. First, democratically elected communist government in Kerala. First and second is formation of society party and socialist party, and another one is first general election. Okay, so first is और इसमें क्या पूछा है, chronological order of the event, which one is earliest. Okay, so if we're talking about the socialist part, first general election happened in the 1951-52, and socialist party 1948. And if we're talking about the first democratically elected communist government in Kerala, which happened in 1957. Okay, 1957. So answer for this question is option number C, which is 2, 3 and 1. 2, 3 and 1 is the correct chronology. And if you are talking about the first is, which is a Socialist Party 1948, formed by the Jayaprakash Narayan, Acharya Narendra Dev and other, who decide to separate from Indian National Congress INC due to the ideological differences. और इनका एम क्या था, to establish a socialist state in India, emphasizing policies such as nationalization of key industries, land reforms and promotion of cooperative farmers. Okay, और ये सिग्निफिकेंट रोल प्ले किया था इंडियन पॉलिटिक्स में ड्यूरिंग द अर्ली ईयर्स ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस, एडवोकेटिंग फॉर मोर क्विटेबल society and often aligning with other leftist of the regional parties. Okay, and if we are talking about the first general election which was happened in after independence 1951 to 52. Okay, and इसमें 17.32 CR voters are across the country, and women's in this is 45%. Okay, so answer is option number C. Let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements regarding the Migration and Development Brief 2024 released recently. Okay, so first statement is, which of the statement is given are correct. So first statement is, it is released by the World Bank. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is, India is top recipient in remittance. Correct. Largest origin country of migrants is India. Yes, it's also correct. Okay, correct. Okay, and destination कहाँ है जहाँ पे लोग माइग्रेट होके जाते हैं, तो वो US, जर्मनी, सऊदी अरबिया, रसिया एंड UK. एंड इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द रेमिटेंस सबसे ज़्यादा तो इंडिया का है, विच इज़ $120 बिलियन. ओके, बिलियन डॉलर में. ओके, देन आफ्टर है इंडिया के बाद वो हो जाएगा किसका, तो मैक्सिको का, एंड देन हो जाएगा चाइना, देन फोर्थ नंबर इज़ फिलीपींस एंड फिफ्थ इज़ पाकिस्तान. ओके, सो answer for this question is option number D. All of the above are correct. Okay, let's come to the next question. Which of the following are involved in the appointment of the member of the Central Vigilance Commission? Okay, सेंट्रल विजिलेंस कमीशन का मेंबर. सो फर्स्ट इज, कौन सा मेंबर होता है अपॉइंटमेंट में, फर्स्ट इज प्राइम मिनिस्टर. yes, it's a correct statement. next is union minister of affairs and a leader of the opposition of the Lok Sabha. yes, so answer for this question 1, 3 and 4, which is option number B, is the correct answer for this question. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is the term Suwas and Supis is often seen in the news in the context of ये judicial system से related है. Okay, which is the So SUSPACE, which means its full form is Supreme Court Portal for Assistance in Court Efficiency, जो कि अप्रैल 2021 में रिलीज़ किया गया था. एंड ये काम क्या करता है? एलिवेट मशीन लर्निंग इन डीलिंग विद द ह्यूज चंक ऑफ केसेस बिल्ट बाय दी, और ये किसके द्वारा किया गया था? मैन क्रॉप इनोवेशन लैब. ओके, मैन क्रॉप इनोवेशन लैब के द्वारा ये बनाया गया था. ओके, एंड इनिशियली ये एक्सपेरिमेंटल बेसिस पे कहाँ पे पहले यूज़ किया जा रहा था? तो जज, और ये किसके द्वारा किया जा रहा था? तो जज ऑफ द बॉम्बे एंड दिल्ली कोर्ट्स. ओके, डील विद द क्रिमिनल मैटर्स. ओके, and if we are talking about the SUVAS, which is a Supreme Court विधिक अनुवाद software, विधिक अनुवाद सॉफ्टवेयर promote regional languages in judicial procedure and machine assistant translation to transition. ओके, सो ये टेक्निकल सपोर्ट के लिए, और ये किसके द्वारा? मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी के द्वारा किया गया. ओके, इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी. सो आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन नंबर बी. लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन विच इज जालिटोल एंड erythritol is recently seen in their news, which is a sugar substitute. ओके, शुगर के जगह पे ये सब्सटीट्यूट दिया जाता है, जो कि ऑल्सो नॉट गुड फॉर हेल्थ. लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन विच इज दिस स्पीसीज threat abandonment and restoration, which is star metric, which is in news developed by, ये किसके द्वारा डेवलप किया गया है? तो IUCN के द्वारा. ओके, इंटरनेशनल यूनियन फॉर कंजर्वेशन ऑफ नेचर, ये इसके द्वारा डेवलप किया गया है. ओके, लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन विच इज, और इसके की फीचर क्या है स्टार के? तो स्टार मेट्रिक के की फीचर्स हैं डेटा यूटिलाइजेशन, इम्पैक्ट पोटेंशियल एंड असेसमेंट एरियाज लाइक थ्रेटेंड अबैंडनमेंट, हैबिटेट रिस्टोरेशन एंड हाउ टू स्टार वर्क. ये वर्क कैसे करता है? पहला तो असेसमेंट ऑफ द एक्शन, इट इवेलुएट द पोटेंशियल ऑफ स्पेसिफिक एक्शन एट पर्टिकुलर लोकेशन टू द contribution to global sustainability target, and another one is scientific underpinning, जिसमें कि डेटा फ्रॉम द IUCN रेड लिस्ट ऑफ द थ्रेटेंड स्पेसीज एंड पब्लिक रिसर्च इन नेचर इकोलॉजी एंड इवोल्यूशन. एंड फंडिंग सपोर्ट कहाँ से मिलता है? तो लग हॉफमैन इंस्टीट्यूट, वुल्कन एंड ग्लोबल इन्वायरमेंटल फैसिलिटीज, कंजर्वेशन इंटरनेशनल GEF प्रोजेक्ट एजेंसी एंड बायोडाइवर्सिटी कंसल्टेंसी हैज़ pioneered to the tools private sector application. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is which of the following cases did the Supreme Court of India held freedom of speech and expression through the medium of internet is an integral part of the Article 19 Clause 1 Subclause A. ओके, जो कि फंडामेंटल राइट है हमारा. वो कौन से ये से किया गया है? तो वो किया गया था अनुराधा बसैन वर्सेस यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया ORS, विच इज़ ऑप्शन नंबर सी इज़ द करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. ओके, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following indices, which is ease of living index, school education quality index, state ranking index for the National Food Security Act innovation index. इसमें से how many of the indices are released by the नीति आयोग? तो किसमें कौन सा नीति आयोग के द्वारा किया गया है? So first is ease of living business. No, it is released by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Okay, so first is not released by this Niti Aayog. Next is school education quality. Yes, it is released by the Niti Aayog. Next is state ranking index for the National Food Security Act. ये भी नहीं होगा क्योंकि ये रिलीज़ किया गया है मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ कॉमर्स अफेयर एंड फूड पब्लिक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. ओके, FPD, food public distribution. Okay, so third statement is also incorrect. Next is Indian Innovation Index, ये नीति आयोग के द्वारा. So answer for this question is option number B, only 2 is correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is Sevotam is a generic framework for achieving excellence in public service delivery. Which of the following is our component of seventh model? तो कौन कौन सा हो जाएगा component? First is citizens charter, correct. Grievance redressal mechanism, capacity building, and for service delivery. So all of the three are correct. Option C is the correct answer for this question. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is which of the following is a ground for the disqualification of membership of the legislature under the Representation of People Act 1951? So first statement is conviction for a crime with a sentence of less than 6 months. Is it true? No, it's not a correct statement. Next is failure to submit election expenditure account within the prescribed time. Yes, it's a correct statement. So answer for this question is option number C, which is correct statement for this question. Okay, and if we are talking about the conviction for certain offenses, a person is disqualified. They have been convicted offenses and sentenced to more than imprisonment for 2 years or more. And there is also corruption, bribery, promoting amenities between different groups, and social crimes such as dowry and untouchability. Okay, so answer is option number B. Let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statement with reference to preference to election campaign of political parties. Okay, first statement is no political party can use state-owned television and रेडियो चैनल फॉर द इलेक्टोरल कैंपेन. ऐसा कुछ नहीं यूज़ किया जा सकता है. सो फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज इनकरेक्ट. नेक्स्ट इज प्रसार भारती कॉरपोरेशन में ऑर्गेनाइज डिस्कशन डिबेट ऑन द नेशनल चैनल एंड ऑफ दूरदर्शन एंड ऑल इंडिया radio. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is the name of moderators such panel discussion is decided by the Prasar Bharati Corporation. Is it true? No, it's not a correct statement, because the Election Commission of India will approve the name of the moderator for such panel discussion and debate in the consultation with the Prasar Bharati. Okay, so answer for this question is option number A. Only one is correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is Indo-Pacific Economic Framework (IPEF) was launched jointly by the US and other partners countries Indo-Pacific region. Which of the following pillars of IPEF, which is Indo-Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity, was joined by India, which is supply chain इकोनॉमी, क्लीन इकोनॉमी, फेयर इकोनॉमी. ये तीनों में ज्वाइन किया गया. पिलर 1, पिलर 2, 3, 4 एंड ट्रेड पिलर 1 में ये ऑब्जर्वर स्टेटस लिया है, ना कि ज्वाइन किया. ओके, सो आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन नंबर बी. 2, 3 एंड 4 आर करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. ओके, let's come to the next question, which is with reference to the Quality Council of India. Consider the following statement. First is Ministry of Commerce and Industry is the nodal ministry for Quality Council of Minister. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct statement. And next is the President of India appoint the chairman of Quality Council of India. No, it's not a president. It's by the Prime Minister. Okay. So second statement is incorrect. So the answer for this question is option number A. Only one is correct. Next question is consider the following pairs, which is reports and organization. Okay, so the State of Ocean report organized by the UNESCO. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct statement, correctly matched. Next is World Wildlife Crime Report by IUCN. No, it's not by IUCN. It's by United Nations Office of Drugs एंड क्राइम्स. ऑफिस ऑफ ड्रग्स एंड क्राइम्स. सो इसके द्वारा ये ऑर्गेनाइज किया जाता है. सो स्टेटमेंट सेकंड इज इनकरेक्ट. अगर स्टेटमेंट सेकंड इनकरेक्ट है तो आंसर इज सी. 1 and 3 आर करेक्ट आंसर. ओके, एंड इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट वाटर फॉर शेयर्ड प्रॉस्पेरिटी, इट्स बाय द वर्ल्ड बैंक. ओके, सो आंसर इज ऑप्शन नंबर सी is the correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements. First is any appeal by a candidate to vote on religious line is a corrupt electoral practice. It's a correct statement. Next is the Election Commission of India can cancel election in case of corrupt electoral practices. No, it's not cancelled by its और तो इसके जगह पे क्या किया जाए, द इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया कैन पोस्टपोन द इलेक्शन but cannot cancel it. Okay, so statement second is incorrect. So answer for this question is option number C, which is statement 1 is correct but statement 2 is incorrect. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is theum can be best described as which of the following. theum क्या है, तो वो ट्राइबल कल्चरल डांस फॉर्म है. यस, इट्स अ करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट. वो क्या है, ट्राइबल कल्चरल डांस फॉर्म है. ओके, लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, विच इज रिसेंटली भारतीय साक्ष्य अधिनियम रिप्लेस टू इंडियन एविडेंस एक्ट 1872 come into force in July 1st, 2024. In this context, consider the following statement. First statement is the act allow for the examination of the witnessed through electronic means. Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is the confession made to police officer are admissible as evidence under the act. No, it's not admissible by under the act. So statement second is incorrect. Next is the act brought a new concept of joint trial. नो, ये पहले से है. जॉइंट ट्रायल का कॉन्सेप्ट पहले से है और वो किससे है, सीआरपीसी से ही है. ओके, एंड ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्टेड. एंड इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द जॉइंट ट्रायल, अगर हम जॉइंट ट्रायल की बात करते हैं, इट स्टेट्स दैट अ ट्रायल ऑफ मल्टीपल पर्सन्स वेयर एन अक्यूज्ड हैज़ absconded or has not responded to an arrest warrant will be threatened as a joint trial. Okay, so answer for this question is option number A, only one is correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is Central Vigilance Commission is an apex Indian governmental body to address governmental corruption. In this regard, which one of the following act does the Central Vigilance Commission have the power to conduct an inquiry? First statement, Prevention of Corruption Act 1988 correct. एंड मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी नहीं, मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग नहीं होगा इसमें. कोड ऑफ क्रिमिनल प्रोसीजर यस, एंड फिजिटिव नहीं होगा. सो आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन नंबर C, which is 1 and 3 are correct and another one is incorrect. Okay, and if you are talking about the प्रिवेंटिव ऑफ मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग, अगर हम बात करते हैं प्रिवेंशन ऑफ मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग एक्ट 2002, the Enforcement Director ED and Finance Intelligence Unit India FIU and IND have been given the responsibility to enforce the provision of the act. Okay, and if we're talking about Fugitive Economic Offenders Act 2018, scheduled offences are converting government stamps of currency, check dishonors, transaction, defrauding creators, money laundering, etc. Okay, so answer for and ED is the apex agency to implement the law Fugitive Economic Offender Act. Okay, so answer is option number C. Only 1 and 3 are correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following pairs. Prime Minister major event. First is Jawaharlal Nehru. First no confidence motion moved in the time of Jawaharlal Nehru. Is it true? No, it's yes, it's a correct statement. And Jawaharlal Nehru is the first Prime Minister of India. एंड कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन कम इनटू एग्जिस्ट इफेक्ट ऑन कब आया था, तो 26 Jan 1950 को. ओके, एंड इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट जवाहरलाल नेहरू, इनके टाइम पे और क्या क्या इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ हुआ था, तो नॉन अलाइन मूवमेंट हुआ था, रीऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑफ स्टेट्स ऑन लिंग्विस्टिक लाइंस बुक प्लेस इन 1956, ये भी उन्हीं के टाइम हुआ था, जवाहरलाल नेहरू के टाइम। एंड सेकेंड फर्स्ट ईयर प्लान भी आया था, जिसको महलनोबिस प्लान के नाम से भी जानते थे। ओके, एंड नेक्स्ट इज पंचशील प्रिंसिपल, जो कि इंडिया एंड चाइना के लिए आया था 1954 में। एंड नेक्स्ट इज बॉर्डर कॉन्फ्लिक्ट, जो कि नो कॉन्फिडेंस फर्स्ट नो कॉन्फिडेंस मोशन अगेंस्ट प्राइम मिनिस्टर जवाहरलाल नेहरू 1963 में साइन किया गया था। एंड ये सब जवाहरलाल नेहरू जी के टाइम पे हुआ था, टाइम पीरियड पे। ओके, एंड इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट लाल बहादुर शास्त्री, तो शिमला अग्रीमेंट लाल बहादुर शास्त्री जी के टाइम पे नहीं हुआ था, ये इंदिरा गांधी के टाइम पे हुआ था। ओके, सो एंड अगर हम बात करते हैं इंदिरा गांधी जी की, तो उनके टाइम पे क्या क्या हुआ था, एग्रीकल्चर ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन, नेशनलाइजेशन ऑफ बैंक्स विच इज हैपेंड इन 1969, एंड 1970 वॉर एंड क्रिएशन ऑफ बांग्लादेश। एंड at that time Simla agreement also happened in 1972 between India and Pakistan, and under इंदिरा गांधी ऑल्सो हैपेंड इमरजेंसी पीरियड। आप हमें कमेंट में ये बताइए कि इमरजेंसी पीरियड कब से कब तक थी। ओके, एंड फर्स्ट टाइम न्यूक्लियर एक्सप्लोजन टेस्ट भी हुआ था, जिसका नाम था स्माइलिंग बुद्धा। ओके, स्माइलिंग बुद्धा नाम था वो, उस टाइम उसको नाम दिया गया था। एंड सेकंड जो हुआ था, वो सेकंड किसके टाइम पे हुआ था, तो सेकंड हुआ था अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी जी के टाइम पे। यस, यहाँ पे सेकंड एटॉमिक का ये किया गया था, जो कि न्यूक्लियर टेस्ट किया गया था, और जिसका नाम था ऑपरेशन शक्ति। ओके, 1998 में। ओके, एंड ऑपरेशन ब्लू स्टार 1984, ये भी ऑपरेशन ब्लू स्टार 1984, ये भी इंदिरा गांधी जी के टाइम, और गरीबी हटाओ का भी स्टार्ट हुआ था इंदिरा गांधी के टाइम में ही। ओके, एंड इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द लाल बहादुर शास्त्री जी की हम बात करते हैं, तो उस टाइम क्या हुआ था, ताशकंद अग्रीमेंट, जो कि 1966 में हुआ था। इंडो पाकिस्तान वॉर 1965, जय जवान जय किसान स्लोगन इसी टाइम आया था, और प्रमोशन ऑफ ग्रीन रिवॉल्यूशन। ओके, लाल बहादुर शास्त्री जी के टाइम पे हुआ था। ओके, एंड थर्ड वन इज अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी। ओके, फर्स्ट न्यूक्लियर टेस्ट नहीं, अभी हमने देखा कि फर्स्ट न्यूक्लियर टेस्ट भी इंदिरा गांधी के टाइम हुआ था। एंड अगर हम बात करते हैं अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी जी के टाइम पे, तो इस टाइम सेकेंड न्यूक्लियर टेस्ट हुआ था। ओके, जो कि जिसका नाम था ऑपरेशन शक्ति, और पहला का क्या था, तो स्माइलिंग बुद्धा, उस ऑपरेशन का नाम था। ओके, एंड अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी जी के टाइम पे क्या हुआ था, पोखरण न्यूक्लियर टेस्ट सेकेंड 1998, कारगिल वॉर 1999, लाहौर समिट 1999, गोल्डन क्वाड्रिलेटरल प्रोजेक्ट एंड इकोनॉमिक रिफॉर्म्स एंड ग्रोथ, एंड सर्व शिक्षा अभियान वॉज लॉन्च्ड एट द टाइम ऑफ Atal Bihari Vajpayee also. Okay, so answer for this question is correctly only one match है, so answer is option number A, only one. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is with reference to the National Human Right Commission. National Human Right Commission, consider the following statement. Okay, first is the chairperson and member hold office of term for 5 years. Is it true? नो, इट्स नॉट अ करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट। ये 3 years एंड 70 years है, या तो 3 years का टेन्योर होगा या फिर एज 70 years हो जाएगा, विच एवर अर्लियर होगा उसके अकॉर्डिंग देखा जाएगा। ओके, सो फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज इनकरेक्ट। नेक्स्ट इज इट इज़ नॉट एम्पावर्ड टू इंक्वायर इनटू एनी मैटर्स द एक्सपायरी ऑफ 1 year। यस, इट्स अ करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट। नेक्स्ट इज only a retired Chief Justice of India can serve as the chairperson. No, it's not a correct statement, क्योंकि ये only एक तो रिटायर्ड चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया एज अ चेयरमैन हो सकते हैं, और नहीं तो हो जाएंगे जज ऑफ द सुप्रीम कोर्ट। ओके, सुप्रीम कोर्ट। So statement third is also incorrect. So answer for this question is option number B, only 2 is correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is in landmark judgment in Prakash Singh case, the Supreme Court of India, all states and union territory in September 2006 to implement policy reforms, how many of the following guidelines were provided by the Supreme Court in this case? So first is provision for the minimum tenure of at least 2 years of the Director General of Police. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is separate investigation police from law and order. Yes, it's also correct. Next is constitution policy complaint authority at the state and district level. Correct. Next is creation of state level security. It's also correct. So answer for this question is all of the above are correct, which is option number D. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is space mission and associated nations. Okay, there is a space missions and associated with nation. कौन से nation से associated है? First is Trishna. Trishna is related to France and India. Yes, it's a correct statement. Pre-fire mission is not regarding the UK, it's regarding the US. Okay, and Earth Care mission is not related to US, it's related to European Union and Japan. Okay, so statement only one is correct, which is option A is the correct answer for this question. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements regarding the International Criminal Court, ICC, International Criminal Court. First is the Rome Statute is the founding treaty of ICC was adopted in 1998. Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is its party. India is a party of Rome Statute. No, it's not. India नहीं है. And ICC decisions are binding in nature. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct statement. So answer is option number B. 1, 2. Only 2 is correct. Okay. And if you are talking about parties जो कि नहीं है, कौन कौन सा नहीं है, तो ना ही इसराइल है, ना यूएस है, रसिया भी नहीं है, चाइना भी नहीं है और इंडिया भी नहीं है. Okay, let's come to the next question. Consider the following statements regarding the National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authority. Okay, first statement is it is a statutory body that is responsible for drug pricing and ensuring affordable access to medicine. No, it's not a correct statement because ये statutory body नहीं है. और next is a fixed it and revise the price of the scheduled and non-scheduled drugs. ये किसके द्वारा किया जाता है? ये किया जाता है बाय ड्रग प्राइस कंट्रोल ऑर्डर, DPO के द्वारा किया जाता है, ना कि NPPA के द्वारा. ओके, सो आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन नंबर डी. नन ऑफ द अबव इज करेक्ट. ओके, लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, विच इज नारी शक्ति वंदना अभियान 2023. नारी शक्ति वंदना अभियान 2023 reserves 1/3 of seats for the women in the Lok Sabha and State Legislative Assembly, including Legislative Assembly Delhi. This reservation was implemented through the Amendment Act. कौन सा था? तो वो कौन सा था? 106. एंड आप हमें कमेंट में बताइए 102 में क्या है. 108 तो हुआ ही नहीं है अभी तक. 102 में कौन सा अमेंडमेंट करके क्या ऐड किया गया था? ओके, और 104 में क्या था? तो एंग्लो इंडियन जो था उसको रिमूव किया गया था. ओके, जो 2 सीट उन लोग के लिए रिजर्व होता था उसको हटाया गया था 104th अमेंडमेंट से. ओके, और कमेंट में आप बताइए कि 102nd अमेंडमेंट में क्या हुआ था. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements regarding the National Testing Agency, NTA. Okay, first statement is NTA is a government department under the Ministry of Education. Is it true? No, it's not a correct statement because if you are talking about the NTA, it was established as a society registered under the Indian Society Registration Act 1860. It is an autonomous and self-sustained testing organization to conduct entrance examination for the admission fellowship in higher educational institution. Okay, so first statement is incorrect. Next is Chairman of NTA is appointed by the Ministry of Education. Yes, it's a correct statement. So answer for this question is option number B. Only 2 is correct. Okay, Let's come to the next question, which is with reference to the lobbying in India, consider the following statement. First is it is a technique used by pressure group to convince policymakers to enforce decision of their favor. Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is it a legally organized recognized by India? No, it's not recognized by India right now. So answer for this question is option number A, only one is correct. Okay, consider the following statements with reference to EFIR. Okay, first EFIR से related कौन सा statement सही है? So first is EFIR is a digital version of the traditional FIR that is filed online in the case of offense committed whether known or unknown. Yes, it's a correct statement. Okay, कोई भी उसको फाइल कर सकता है online. Next is FIR can only be filed for non-cognizable offenses. No, it's not a correct. ये cognizable and offenses can be reported with a digital FIR. सभी के लिए cognizable और non cognizable दोनों के लिए होगा. So answer is option number A, only one is correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements. First statement is the Commissioner of the Election Commission of India hold the office until the age of 65 years of the term or 6 years. Yes, it's a correct statement. Election Commission India का टर्म होता है 6 ईयर और या फिर 65 ईयर्स करेक्ट है. मेंबर ऑफ द यूपीएससी commission hold office until they attain 65 years of age or 6 years of term. Yes, it's also correct. Next is second statement is also correct. Next statement is the member of the state public service commission hold office until they attain 65 years of age or 6 years of yes. No, it's not a correct because ये 62 years of age होगा ना कि 65. Okay, so statement third is incorrect. Next is the member of the joint public service commission hold office until they attain 65 years or 6 years. No, it's also not correct. It's also 62 years. Okay, so answer for this question is option number B, which is only 2 is correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is recently India chaired its meeting as chair of the Colombo process. The initiative is focused on which of the following areas? First is enhancing environmental conservation practice among South Asia countries. No, it's not a correct statement. Promoting regional cooperation on the management of overseas employment and contractual labor for Asian migration work. Yes, it's a correct statement. Okay, so answer for this question is option number B. Let's come to the next question, which is with reference to the Punjab Accord. With reference to the Punjab Accord that was signed between the Prime Minister of Rajiv Gandhi and Harchand Singh Longwal, the President of Akali Dal 1985, consider the following statement. Okay, first statement is Chandigarh to be common capital of Punjab and Haryana. Yes, it's a correct statement, but if you are talking about the main provision of the Punjab Accord, उसमें क्या क्या provision था? Transfer of Chandigarh to Punjab, setting up separate commission to resolve the border dispute between Punjab and Haryana, and establishing a tribunal to settle the sharing of Ravi Byas River water among Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan. Withdrawal of Armed Forces Special Power Act from Punjab and providing compensation and relief to those affected by militancy by Punjab and safeguarding the interest of minorities of Punjab. Okay, so there is first statement is incorrect, and next is appointment of the commission to resolve dispute between Punjab and Haryana, correct, and next is tribunal to settle down, sharing Ravi Vyas River water among the Punjab, Haryana, and Himachal Pradesh. It's not Himachal, it's a Rajasthan. Okay, so answer for this question is option number A. Only one is correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements regarding the Chief Information Commission (CIC) is in India. First statement is, and there is asking about correct statement. CIC submit its annual report to the President of India. No, it's not to the President of India, it's to the Government of India. Okay, so first statement is it correct. And salary and allowances of the CIC are charged on the consolidated fund of India. No, it's not in the consolidated. ये इसमें भी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया होगा. So answer for this question is option number D. None of the above is correct. Okay, so thank you so much guys. ये 11th test complete हुआ. If you like the video, like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.